Good day and welcome back to another Dbz Dokkan battle video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at the TEQ free-to-play Bulma and how she does in the Cell Max event, basically at a rainbow level after her recent EZA. Now the thing with Bulma is she has potentially 77% damage reduction, which is pretty good. And overall 77% damage reduction, generally speaking, is pretty high and tends to make units pretty strong defensively. Now the only problem is it's not guaranteed. So her damage reduction essentially is a great chance, which is 70%. Now the one really interesting thing about TEQ Bulma is that her damage reduction can actually proc literally in the middle of a turn, because her damage reduction can proc on any attack that she receives, which is pretty interesting within itself, because basically what that means is Bulma may start out without her damage reduction, but she may get it instantly upon the next hit, and you're actually going to see that occur literally within this video here. So that's pretty interesting, I would say. Now obviously Bulma does a lot more than just tank. She provides healing off of rainbow orbs, which is really solid. She also raises her defense on her super attack, which is super duper solid, and she also can do some decent damage as well if she gets off her a couple rainbow orbs, because that makes her generally quite strong as a nuking unit. So Bulma can do quite a bit. Now obviously I would say as a person that Bulma's in a pretty solid position as a really good free-to-play option. Now she can be a little bit finicky, because the moments where her damage reduction doesn't proc, you are going to feel it. Like, she's not going to tank very well without that damage reduction, but generally speaking you should be quite okay. Like, you should get some pretty good results with her. I think think of her as like a TEQ God Goku. She's basically a TEQ God Goku, but she only is TEQ God Goku for 70% of the time. So that should basically surmise it, but she has no restrictions. So she can technically be better than TEQ God Goku, just only if her defense reduction or damage reduction procs. All in all, she's a little bit of a gamble, but generally speaking, you should end up with a pretty good feel about Bulma, and I think for the most part, you shouldn't really have any major issues using Bulma, or just getting like good production out of Bulma. I think her consistency is pretty good, and I think obviously the times where her damage reduction doesn't proc is going to irritate players. It's always going to irritate players, like, dramatically. But the thing is, at the end of the day, is that Bulma, when you look at her as a unit, I think she has a lot more value than not, basically. But we're gonna take a look at Bulma. She does a really good job. Obviously, as you guys know, usual rules about the Cell Max events pertain, and she just generally does a very good job. I think overall she just looks really solid. Yamcha as well, by the way, looks really good, and we'll take a look, or a closer look, at him in another video as well. But Yamcha also does a great job. But you're gonna see Bulma, she's gonna tank pretty interestingly. There you go, double digits after super. Pretty good. Obviously we got the luck there with the damage reduction kicking in pretty immediately, which always obviously makes her look way better than well, not way better, but basically that's perfect situation. After super attack, damage reduction triggered, she's looking really good there. So that's obviously highly important. Here you're gonna see when it doesn't proc, but how it can proc mid-turn, which is pretty interesting. And I think it's something unique to Bulma, I think. So they're 500k all the way down to 16k. Like, that's crazy. And then obviously double digits after the super, but if you think about it, that is actually nuts. How Bulma literally goes from like 500,000 to like 16k in a single hit. That is insane. But yeah, obviously at the end of the day, really impressive when the damage reduction does proc, and she's a very good unit for it. So that's basically it from me. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.